Hello and welcome to this video. This is part 1 of the series of Introduction to Command Line Scripting. Here we will learn all the useful commands in the Unix/Linux or terminal. So first you'll have to open the terminal. Type Ctrl Alt and T and that will open your terminal. So I'm using a Linux operating system, that is Ubuntu obviously, and you can use Windows or Mac. Mac already contains a terminal, so that would be easy for a Mac user. However, for a Windows user you can always you make a virtual machine, or if you're using Windows 10 you can install Ubuntu in your Windows 10 operating system and just go to the Microsoft App Store and you will find it. So going on to the terminal, let's look at it. Let's type uname and it will pop up that we are using Linux system. Just let's get a more detailed information about this, and we will type uname -a, and this will tell us that I'm using Linux and in particular Ubuntu operating system. So let's check what's the date today is. Let's type the date and it will show Saturday, July 18th, and the time IST, that is Indian Standard Time. Let's clear the terminal now, and it will clear all the unnecessary things in this terminal. Now let's navigate through the directory. So before navigating through the directory we have to know what directory we are in. So how to know what is the working directory? Working directory is the default directory that your system assigns you. So just type pwd, which obviously stands for print working directory. So it says I'm using home/sum. So now we know what the directory we are in. So let's dive into the files and the directory inside this directory. Directories, if you are confused about the directories, it's just a folder if you are familiar with the Windows paradigm. So just look at this directory and what this contains. Just type ls and this will show some files and directories. So obviously blue ones are the directories and the white ones are the files, but we're not sure, right? So let's go in detail. So to go into the detail of this, type ls -al, and this will pop up a very detailed information about this directory. So you'll see that it contains information. The first column, you'll see that it's like, it's confusing. It's drwx r-x r-x, and for a very naive user it may sound very confusing. So let's look at the first column, that is D1, the one that contains D and dash. So the line that starts with D is talking about a directory, and the line that starts with a dash denotes a file. That has to be clear. And you'll know that after the D we have RWX, R-X, R-X. And obviously it is different for different files and directories. So this denotes the permission. The first RWX is for the user, the second R-X is for the group, and the third R-X is for everyone. So there is the user, the group, and everyone. So obviously the details of this file permissions is quite complicated, and you assign the value of R to 4, write W, write to 2, and X to 1. So the R denotes the read, W denotes write, X denote execute. So read, write, execute, that is RWX. I hope that makes it clear. So let's move on to another command, that is cd. And what cd does is that it helps you navigate, it helps you change the directory, the present working directory. Let us see. Suppose I want to go into the first one. This looks like that Anaconda 3 directory. Let's go to the Anaconda 3. If let's go through it. cd, and cd, we have to give cd and the path to it. So the path is going to be /ana, and just press the tab so it automatically selects the directory. So we are in the Anaconda directory. Just let us check for our confirmation, and we are in home/sum/Anaconda 3. So let us check what the files in Anaconda 3 contains. And it contains quite a number of files, and let's see in detail like we did for the previous directory, ls-al, and it gives you a long list. You can also type -l, ls-l, and it gives you a long list as well. So this is the ending of the first part of this introduction to command line scripting. Thank you.